We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Welcome to New York home court advantage for the Knicks. Taking a look at Boston. They're still alive in the playoff hunt, just 2 games out of the final seed.
This is a special matchup. I mean, we got here tonight. 2 rival franchises, a lot of history between the two, and some bad blood. So let's just see how all this adds up in terms of drama.
And guys, I think if you ask them, as far as they're concerned, this game counts twice in the standings. I mean, it carries that kind of weight. It really holds that kind of significance for both of them.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the floor for Boston. The big men are Sullinger and Olynyk. Bird is out there with Isaiah Thomas, and it's Crowder in at the 3.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
And Bird, here we go. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
My goodness, since when does he score off the crossover? Now I've truly seen it all.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Thomas. Freak kicks to Afflalo. And here's Freak. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Detroit.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
Here is Thomas. Following the basket by Freak. Sullinger dishes to Bird. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Thomas gets a wide open look. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Right side Thomas. Afflalo outside. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Thomas. And Jared Sullinger picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Off his leg, and it's being called a kickball. Freak kicks to Lopez. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stop.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Now here's Bird. 12 points his last outing. Tries from 7. It's rebounded by Atkins.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Afflalo, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Thomas passes to Sullinger. Boston again missing. The Knicks leading by 4. Pass to Porzingis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Thomas dishes to Sullinger. Shoots from 14. Good on the jump shot. Sullinger's got his first points in this one.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
Freak with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Bird. Can't hit. Excellent D there from Afflalo. For New York, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Lopez. And off the front, and in it goes. Lopez has got his second bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Afflalo. Isaiah Thomas unable to get his last shot to go. And it's Freak missing. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Bird outside. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, this touch is basically gone AWOL.
Atkins. Good D by Sullinger. Celtics trail by 6. Outside Thomas. Here's Bird. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. All sorts of time, and that one's good. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. Now a look at the point guards who have been taking matters into their own hands this past month. These are the top scorers at their position. 5th on the list, Freak.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
Now here's Johnson. His last outing, he had 8 points, and that one's good.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Freak. He feeds it to Hickson. To the inside. Biyombo kicks to Rote. Misses off the right iron.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Now here's Johnson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
7 seconds left to play here in the first. 6. Here's Rozier. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks lead by 9. And we'll be back with you right after this. And Celtics head coach Brad Stevens lured away.
The only hard part of that decision is leaving a place that you really love for 30.
I wonder if Coach Brad Stevens. The Knicks leading by 4. On the floor for Boston. The big men are Sullinger and Olynyk. Isaiah Thomas out there with Bird. And it's Crowder in at the 3 spot. Now here's Freak. He has 7. Kicks it to Lopez. The jump hook. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Lopez has got 6.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons put on a show. He finished with 33 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. This outing just the latest from him in what has been an incredible display of basketball.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again. The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Passes it to Porzingis. Aflalo dishes to Freak. To the wing on the left. Thomas passes to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Here's Atkins. And a miss there on the triple. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Detroit Pistons.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. I mean, amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
Now here's Freak. He has 7. Back to Thomas. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
Bring it
sir.
down hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Here's Sullinger. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Porzingis. Sullinger defending. And that one's good. And 11 points for Freak.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Outside Thomas for 3. The shot, no good. And we finished one.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City Dancers.
And welcome back as we continue our St. Paddy's Day broadcast.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Freak. He's got 11 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
Atkins, he's in at the point. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's a follow, and it's Thomas in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
It's tipped.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Bird following the score by New York. Here's Sullinger. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 5 rebounds tonight. Feeds it to Afflalo. And again, it's New York.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Celtics trail by 18.
Timeout. Boston, timeout.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
For Sullinger. He's really producing here second half of the season. Averaging 13 points per game, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
This last stretch, unbelievable force going to the glass. And it's been reflected on the stat sheet.
Langston Galloway's checked in for Aaron Afflalo.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one misses. The Knicks leading by 18. Here's Atkins.